This is red superfood, and I already drink it. Well, in fact, I start with that as soon as I wake up from my nap, and I did a bunch of cleaning, and something happened last night. Um, I expand my comfort zone, and I went into a garage to ask if they do fixing the air climatisé in my car. And as soon as I enter, the guy say to me, he tell me the truth, like all the veil fall, and he give me the truth. $75, but he cannot make it that day. So he say you should come back tomorrow. But as he say this, a guy that was in the garage, he was waiting for his car. He started speaking to me and give me more deep information. But keep in mind that yesterday I went 4 times into source water in 3 different places, and I did the performance as well, and I did a meditation, and I did over 9 kilometers at 30 degrees in the mountains, in the unknown. So I know that my frequency was way high, and I know one thing. Yesterday was like the day that the whole world, like they was able to reunite and be like three family. They can be three family together at the same place or something like that, and and it was a beautiful day and everything, and it was a Friday, so there was many factors that make that on one side of the spectrum, it's gonna be fucking chaos in the whole world. So I know that if I was increasing my energy, and I know the time I was doing it, that it was for God, because I am a part of the army of God, you know, one of his chosen to elevate the energy on planet Earth, and that's a fact. Okay, so I know this, and I know that even yesterday it was the the new moon or full moon. I don't know anymore, but I know it happened. So there was many factor that highlight that it's gonna be intense. So like I don't create resistance with going 4 times into source water and doing 9 kilometers. Like I have a great time. I have a great time. And when I go at that garage, I was really expanding my comfort zone. Like it was like it was there, or I go into a far town to go in a store that I know. So I choose the unknown. Every time I choose the unknown, I know that you know it's not my ego. It's really it's good to have an ego, but it was not like dark entities guiding me. It was really God that was saying to me, go there. So I listen, like when I do going into 4 place, cleanse myself in source water. It was 30 degrees. It was really warm, and for me it's paradise. So how to elevate the energy on planet Earth? You need to experience paradise, even if it's chaos. So keep this in mind. So much information come from that guy. Okay, he been studying so many area, and I pray to meet a guy eventually. Like I was praying for this, to meet the informer that gives me the real truth of really what happened right now on planet Earth. And oh boy, I got it. Like it's like a slap in my face, for real. The truth hurt. The truth hurt, but I need to keep in mind that the informer have a life, and he experienced a situation where he is on planet Earth, and like the human, beyond the message of God that was coming from his mouth, like in a trance, you know, transferred to me. I need to take some and leave some, because you know the download they give me, it's like for 4 hours non-stop. He did not even drink or budge. He was sitting there in his car and give me a ton of information. That's why I don't have my chains anymore. Why I listen to him, because it resonates with me at the moment, and I know that nobody gonna tell me this. But if somebody tell me something about it, it's because I am free. Like God free me from my chains. And he was mentioning about crystals and everything, but you know, I think it's beyond the crystals. You know, like I have a great connection with crystals. Crystals help me to get where I am right now on my journey. So it's not the crystals, it's the chains. Like he was there to break the chains that was keep me away, keep me at that level to allow me to move to the next level, and I'm open for this. So that's why I allow what he was saying. Like I take some and I leave some, but I know that the chain that I have on my neck here, for me, I use this to open my throat chakra, but this will never fall on the ground. But I know that the stone, it need to leave you eventually. I experienced this many times, so I know that this never gonna fall. But if somebody, an informer like him, talk about this, I really need to listen carefully about what he's saying. And I know he got good intention, because in the garage he give me more information, and we even make a test with my air climatisé, and he teach me something that I was not aware of, and that's how it started, you know. And he showed me that there is no leak in my air climatisé in my car, that I just need a fill up. So he makes sure that people don't screw me, you know. And I was at the right garage where the owner, right away he told me like the real thing, that he don't want to screw me. So this was what I asked the universe, a garage that don't want to screw me. And I asked as well informer. So I got like everything at the same time, you know. There is so many things I want to talk about of what he say to me, but I want to keep it short and sweet. So I think I'm gonna leave it on that. And I want you to be aware, you's gonna watch this video, that if you meet those kind of people on your way, remember that these people have a life. Okay, I'm gonna just highlight this, okay? Like I'm really fit, you know, healthy lifestyle saved my life, okay? And lead me to where I am right now, okay? And I feel great in my body. But I'm not perfect, and I have some issues, you know, like I'm too sensitive, and I try to balance this, okay? And I am not living in the right environment, but I do the best I can to deal with it and to eventually get out of this situation. But this make me stronger, okay? I need to highlight this. But this guy, okay, he have a life, okay, and he have like a relationship issue with his wife. You can see clearly the way he look that he have some kind of a really bad health issue, you know. So there is things that like I cannot take from his perspective on that, on health and on healthy relationship, you know. So like there is things when you meet those kind of people that you need to take some and leave some, because and he clearly say to me that he have a dark entities attached to him, and he say that everyone on the planet have a dark entities attached to them, but it's how we deal with it, you know. um, it's really profound. I try to not go too deep. I just try to go on the edge right now. um, yeah, so that's the video, okay? When you meet those informer, you need to be aware that they have a life, and you need to take some information and leave some, because it's overwhelming. It's overwhelming, and that highlight that my life, it's overwhelming, okay? I got to admit, so many things happen in my life, and the message that it gives me is that I need to build a stronger relationship with God. Like God want me to develop a stronger relationship with Him. So that's what I want too. So that's cool to know, you know, from an informer. Like it was at moments, it's like God was speaking to me. Like He was right there in the car with me. And He even give me a Bible, but a really special Bible. And you know me, like God knows that I don't read, but God knows that eventually in my life I'm gonna read. So He knows that it's because it's a special Bible that I say, okay, I'm gonna take it. But He knows that it's not right now, but He knows that it's coming. So He prepared me, and that's what I asked the universe. So, and I'm gonna leave you on that. This is a special Bible, and it's Thomas Nelson, King James version. He tell me a lot about this, and all the information about Earth, about the coronavirus, about the 5G, about what really take place right now on planet Earth. Like he give me like so much information from a point of view of all the teaching, all the information that has been gathered, and he study it, you know. He's in like he's really professional in like a 3-4 area, that when you put all this together, you are able to debunk everything. Like he can see beyond the veil of really what take place right now on planet Earth. So, but he was guided in that field, and he was the perfect guy for me to give me the information that I gonna try my best to transmit this information to you. But like I said, I need to take some and leave some. So that's the video. I get no idea how I'm gonna call this video, but it's like an update. I just want to let you know that this happened on that new moon, full moon, I don't even know. And I'm free from my chains. So that's a good thing. And I got an appointment at 11 to fix my air climatisé. And oh, I need to mention this because it's really important. Yesterday my air climatisé in my room was not working. I set up everything and it was not working, and it was 29 degrees. I could not train, so I trained in my bathroom with the stick of the mop and stuff like that, you know, like expanding my comfort zone in the unknown. That's where the magic happened, okay? And when I say this, it's because I can really feel that there is magic when you do this. And like we came here, it's like it's a magical place. So I need to mention that. So I have I called my friend yesterday and I asked him if I can have the air climatisé that he have in his locker, and he say yes, meet me at 7 p.m. But I was speaking to the guy and I didn't look the time, and even if I looked the time and I know that it was time, the conversation was so profound and so deep that I did not want to go. So I was just gathering information, and like I didn't know at the moment. I knew it on my way back home that I tried to call my friend and he did not answer. And this highlight that I did not need is air climatisé. I called my mother and she said to me, you know what? After we talk this afternoon, because I speak to her in the middle of the afternoon, and she say, oh, it's not working, and when I speak to her at night, she say to me that the air climatisé, after we talk on the phone in the afternoon, it start working just by magic like this. And now I got cold air. So like nothing happened for no reason, but at the level that I am, I it's discernment, you know? It's discernment, and we live right now, we are in that era, okay, of the great deception, you know? It's like the end of time, okay? And there is no way back. So I don't want to go too deep in this, but you need to allow the process to take place. You need to know where you are, and you need to, like I said, zoom out of your body and see where you are right now, and like the road that you've been through already, and where you're going, you know. See the big, because you need to keep the hope alive, because if not, like I said, we live in the great deception, and it's really easy to get mad or upset or whatever. Like you don't want to go there, but like if it's to free you from a bad habit, get mad, okay, and break that chain, you know. Allow the process to take place. And I'm gonna leave you on that. I'm already at 18 minutes. Have a wonderful day. Sincerely, Auguste.